should be community also. The
Yes,
teacher
that's
also,
what. Yeah, yes,
the
yes.
teacher also not only focus not only academics but focus
Okay,
also.
okay. That will be noted down. That will be noted down. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now we will hand over the next to the next presenter.
Okay. So can I stop the chair? Can I stop sharing?
No. Next presenter is Mitra Srinivasa Rao from Manipur International University. He will be presenting the impact of visual arts on toddler development, enhancing learning and growth. I would like to request all the prepper presenters kindly to stick to the time allotted, because we have already crossed the timing setup, and that is how we could be able to maintain. So the next presenter, Mitra Srinivasa Rao. So I don't think sir is there. The next presenter will go to the next presenter, Tara Mazumdar of Manipur International University. The presenter will be presenting on the paper Practice and Barriers of Respectful Maternity Care. Tara Mazumdar, yes, it's there. Tara Mazumdar, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm presenting the topic for review paper presentation, that is Practice and Barriers of Respectful Maternity Care. First, we have to know what is respectful maternity care. Respectful maternity care is a fundamental right of every woman, and it is also a measure to enhance the quality care of the maternity services. Quality health care is crucial to a woman during pregnancy, delivery, and postpartum to improve the mother and baby's health to her most satisfaction. The Indian government established several measures by implementing various programs to promote institutional delivery and to reduce the maternal and infant mortalities and morbidities. So, quality births, thus respectful maternity care is introduced. Next, in 2011, while Tribune Alliance first coined the 7 components of respectful maternity care, which are autonomy, dignity, empathy, privacy and confidentiality, companionship, preferences and choices, freedom from harm and mistreatment. Recently, the literature focus on RMC, means respectful maternity care, as a broader aspect. It becomes more positive concept and beyond the absence of mistreatment and disrespect. Quality of the physical environment and resources had introduced in the components of respectful maternity care. Shakib Azad et al. Defined the 12 domains of respectful maternity care, where he introduced the physical environment and resources. Those are freedom from harm and mistreatment, maintaining privacy and confidentiality, preserving women's dignity, provision of information and getting informed consent, respecting women's choices that strengthen their capabilities to give birth, then ensuring continuous access to family support, engaging with effective communication, provision of efficient and effective care, providing equitable maternal care, then continuity of care, availability of competent and motivated staff, and last but not the least, enhancing the quality of physical environment and resources. Despite the international laws upholding the pregnant woman's right to respectful maternity care, there are numerous reports of abuse, mistreatment and neglect of the pregnant woman during the pregnancy cycle. Such treatment violates the woman's right to RMC. Next, come to the results of the study. First, a descriptive cross-sectional study had done in Odisha, where the skilled healthcare professionals identified several barriers that affect their ability to provide RBC, which are lack of resources, lack of staff, uncooperative women, communication issues, privacy issues, lack of clear written policies, and workload and language problems. The results align with other studies conducted in India and other countries, especially low and middle income group countries. Poor interpersonal communication skills are modifiable factors that behavior change the intervention for health workers can improvise. Second, a qualitative based study on behavioral design methodology done in Chipata, Zambia, in 2 rural health centers, 2 urban health centers, and 1 central hospital with 46 samples through multi-hour observation technique. From this study, a shocking result had come out. In this study, the results that analyzed, which is lack of attitude and behavior of the providers. Here, in this study, provider consider abuse and violence are normal, and they believe that it's normal of slapping the mother if they do anything wrong. And second one is the lack of policy. Provider also consider that they don't have the actual guideline how to give RMC. And third one is discrimination. According to them, lower income group people don't deserve respectful maternity care. Then another study, an exploratory qualitative research had done with 20 midwives in Nigeria, which established that the physical structure of the ward was blamed for lack of adequate provision of privacy or not allowing the birth companions. It also revealed that midwives are overloaded due to the shortage of staff to handle high client loads. Midwives also reported they are dissatisfied with poor remuneration despite the heavy workload in the stressful environment. The employees midwives are abused by the health facilities, leading to low morale and burnout, deterring them from meeting the needs and preferences of the woman during facility-based care, which might be responsible for disrespectful care. Some major identified barriers from the all studies have shown. First is workload of the healthcare providers. Then one is lack of communication between the mothers and healthcare providers and other supporting staffs. Third one is lack of time. Next, lack of physical facilities. Some studies suggest that the way how to overcome the barriers, those are stress reduction strategies. And second one is capacity building programs for the healthcare providers. And it's the supervision of the health workers periodic. After reviewing those studies, some gaps are identified, and I have recommended some suggestions for the future studies. That is, there are very few qualitative studies on the barriers of the respectful maternity care, but qualitative study should be done on that topic, because if we can analyze numerically, then we can identify the maximum and minimum barriers of the respectful maternity care, and then only we can take care on the prioritizingly on that area only. Next is prepare the strategy guideline. Yes, we should have some standardized universal strategy guideline how to give the respectful maternity care, in which way we can give the quality care to the maternity to improve the maternity services. And third one is the training the care providers regarding improving the RMC. Means every healthcare providers, they have knowledge regarding respectful maternity care, but there is lacking in the attitude of rendering the respectful maternity care. So we have to have training to them how to give in proper way the respectful maternity care, so that the quality maternity services can be enhanced. Next, come to the conclusion. Present studies highlights the all domains of respectful maternity care from women's viewpoint and its barriers from healthcare providers' perspectives. Improving the institutional policies, resources, and training of healthcare professionals about women's rights during childbirth would help strengthen the quality of care so that the women receive evidence-based care and ensure positive birth experiences. The present studies emphasize the need for supply-side impediments of RMC that must be addressed to promote institutional delivery, thus contributing to the better maternal and neonatal health outcomes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there any questions to be put on to ma'am? It's a very interesting topic, I would rather say.